Hey, how's it going, everybody? Kai again. All right, y'all. So you guys can see from the title, I want to make this video, not too long, but not too short either, because I have a few really key points I want you guys just to kind of grasp. So I'm gonna take my time, not talk real fast, not try to speed through the video, but I really, want you guys to hear what I got to say on this because it's pretty important, and a lot of people in uh, even though a lot of people may know about it, a lot of people still don't incorporate it into their lives. So without further ado, y'all, before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I show my gratitude and appreciation always. All right, guys. Now, like I said, as y'all can see from the title, these are in no particular order. I'm just gonna just name a few reasons and let you guys know why it is, and that's why, or some reasons why meat is kind of holding you back when it comes to your health. And I see when you're on semen retention, it's gonna give you that energy that you need to just make it throughout the day, man, and really just give you that energy that you need in order to complete your life, get yourself to where you want to be, right? But regardless of all that, we're gonna talk about health. So, one reason that I want to name to you guys, man, why you should really stop eating meat, man, and just really consider it. It sounds ridiculous and maybe a little absurd at first, right? Of course, I know. I was never really much of a meat eating person myself, but every now and again, when my aunt used to make pork chops and all the other type of crap, I used to eat that because that's just what dinner was, right? I didn't understand that, and this right here is the first point I'm leading to, is that when you see, man, when you start to eat a lot of red meats, and shout out and much love to my brother DC Lloyd, man, he actually commented about eating red meats and all that stuff, and shout out and much love to you, man. That was a good point you made, so I figured I'd make a video on it. Um, but see, when you eat a lot of things like red meat, just steak, man, and all these things, not only are you taking the energy from that animal that was, that was slaughtered, right, basically, to put dinner on your plate so you can eat, but you also took the energy that animal, man, when it was going through all that pain that these, farmer worker guys, or whatever they're called, the people who deal with slaughterhouses and all that sick crap, right? The torture that they put these animals through, man, like that cow for an example. All right, they're peaceful, they're graceful, they eat grass, they live their lives, right? They have families, they have little calves and all that, right? You think they want to get killed and murdered? So when you eat this animal after it's been tortured, killed, butchered, and all that stuff, you're literally taking the energy that animal was feeling, that cow had, right? And it's transferring that energy into, you know, the food and the way that they package it and all that crap, and then you're consuming that, right? So you're feeling the pain and the emotions that the animal felt, man, when it was being tortured and slaughtered, man, and put through all this pain and agony. So that's the first point, y'all. I mean, you're actually taking the energy, the bad negative energy, man, that was garnished while these animals were going through what they were going through when these people were torturing them before they killed them, and you're putting that into yourself, into your body, right? And that's really affecting you. All right, so that's the first point, guys, right? That I wanted to make on one reason why you should stop eating meat, right? Just stop eating meat, right? There's plenty of alternatives that you guys can switch that are vegan based, plant based, that are so much better for your health, right? A lot of things. I know a lot of you guys may not like tofu and stuff like that, right? But tofu is not the only one, right? I don't know if you guys may believe it or not, but there's actually plants out there, man, that contain more protein than any kind of meat can provide you. But go do your research. So I don't want you guys to sit here and just take my word for it and not even go and do your own research. So you guys make sure you go do your own research on that. All right, yeah, y'all. Another point. Like I said, these are in no particular order. I'm just naming a few reasons. Another reason, that I really highly consider you guys, man, to really stop eating meat and try to at least attempt to go plant based, vegan, become a vegan, is that when you eat all these things like red meats, steaks, pork chops and all that crap, right? You're doing nothing but building up the mucus that's in your body, right? Because meat contains mucus, right? We as human beings, man, we're not meant to eat things like meat and all this other crap, man. We're meant to eat plants, vegetables, all these type of things, right? Because that's what the body desires, to eat. That's what the body craves, is healthy things, like all these healthy minerals, things like sea moss, your leafy greens, all these different type of plants and fruits, vegetables, all these things, man, right? So when you eat all this meat, man, you're doing nothing but developing over time, right? Just a surplus amount of mucus in your body. When I say surplus, I'm not saying that as if that's a good thing, because it's not. Why do you think after you guys may eat some type of crap like, like a couple steaks and maybe some, I'll just say meat, because that's what this whole conversation is about. That's what this whole topic is about. So let's say you just got done eating a couple things of meat, right? It don't matter what it is, just meat in period, just meat in general, right? Have you guys ever noticed that once you got done eating that meat, that steak or whatever, you may get like a runny nose. You may start to maybe get some kind of chest pain, some kind of stomach ache, even though it wasn't a lot of meat you ate, but it was just the fact that you ate that meat in general, right? It's because that meat has mucus in it. That meat has the emotions and the pain and the suffering, man, that from that animal that meat came from, right? So you guys are not only putting death and suffering, agony, and all these things into your body, man, but you're also putting mucus into your body, right? That's what mucus does. It builds up over time from constantly eating stuff like meat, red meat, steaks, pork chops, sirloin steaks, T-bone steaks, all these things, right? So you guys really need to consider that, man. Seriously. And I'm telling you guys this for your own health, right? I mean, mine's not exactly like top notch, triathlon athlete, top notch, right? But mine's definitely up there, right? So I mean, my health is pretty good. And I just say in terms of like having a big old six pack and super muscular, absolutely not. But am I in shape to where I can probably run like 20 miles right now with a 5-10 pound weight vest on? Absolutely. You know, and things like that. So you guys really need to consider that, man. You do nothing but cause a buildup of mucus in your body over time, man, when you constantly eat things like red meats and all that. So you guys should really consider, man, really, really consider going vegan. Really going plant-based, man. There's plenty of options that you guys can go and shop for, man, that are plant-based, that have more than enough protein than you need, especially for a guy who works out like me. You go to the gym. I go just about every other day. But right now I'm not exactly in a situation where I can sit here and preach this as if I'm a vegan 100%, because I'm not. But then again, I don't eat meats like what I just named. Like I don't eat steak. I never liked steak. A long time ago, I did used to eat pork chops when my aunt made it, because that was just what we had during the time, and I wasn't aware of me doing nothing selfishly but putting mucus in my body, digesting these animals that were put through suffering and mutilation, man. And that were just putting harms away for no reason, right? Because of selfishness and greed. So another point that I want to list for you guys is that, why do you think someone like Dr. Sebi, and much love to Dr. Sebi, I'm sending positive energy his way. I know that he's no longer with us, but when I say I'm sending him positive energy, I'm sending out my energy into the universe, into whatever other realm he can be in right now, to let him know that I appreciate the information that he was putting out, and I'm grateful that I found his information and that he shared it with the world, and I was able to be one of those blessed individuals to come across it, that information. So shout out, much love to him, and rest in peace. So yeah, guys. But anyways, why do you think Dr. Sebi always mentions stuff about eating alkaline foods that were full of nothing but alkaline, right? So drinking things like distilled water, eating fruits and vegetables, things like honeydew, natural organic honey, all of these things, right? Because they cleanse out your body. And when they cleanse out your body, man, they make you feel renewed, and they give your body a better sense of what it's like to actually be energized and not have death in mucus and a buildup of mucus in the body, right? Why do you think after, like I said, man, I know I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again in this case you guys didn't catch it the first time. But why do you think when you eat things like red meats, steaks, and all these things, man, that you start to, just really start to feel sick? You start to get a runny nose, stomach aches, all these things, maybe a headache, man. Some people get headaches. It's because you're putting mucus inside of your body, man. You're taking the negative energy, man, that the animal had felt, that it had garnished while it was being tortured, man, and you're putting that in your body. So you're feeling what that animal felt, right? But anyways, Dr. Sebi, man, actually mentioned that exactly what I said, man, is that when you eat all these things that's not good for the body, not even just meat, man, but just junk and just trash food in general, man, you're literally becoming what you eat. So if you eat trash, you're becoming trash, literally. You know, I mean, you're literally swapping the healthy version of yourself that you could be, if you're not right now, but that you could be or that you are, and you're replacing it with trash, man. You're replacing it with things that do nothing but develop and cause a mucus in the body, which causes you further to get sick. You know, you're putting your health down into the drain, man. You're pouring your health into the drain when you eat things like red meats, man, and steaks and all these things, man. So, yeah, guys. But anyways, I actually want to make that one last point. But like I was saying about Dr. Sebi before I started ranting on about other stuff, there was actually a thing that he mentioned, I think, in an interview, man. You guys can probably look it up on YouTube. And this would be the last thing I say, then I'll get off here because it's starting to get dark and you guys can barely see me as it is. But yeah, man, he actually was saying in one of his interviews, I think off of YouTube, that he did with somebody, a reporter or whatever the heck they were, that yeah, man, not just when you eat meats, like I was saying just a minute ago, but all these trash and garbage processed foods, salty foods, and all these things, man, you're doing nothing but causing a buildup of mucus in the body, and that's what causes you to get sick. These are things that cause inflammation, but you can also get a big, you know, surge in what was it I was just saying? You guys know what I mean. I was starting to get sidetracked for a minute, man, because I was thinking about other stuff. Inflammation, that's right. Like I said, when you're eating all these processed foods and all these things, man, you're doing nothing but spiking your insulin, especially when you eat late at night and you're eating trash food at that. You're doing nothing but spiking your inflammation. That's what you're doing, nothing but spiking your insulin levels, and that's what causes inflammation in the body. Because you're eating late at night, also while you're eating junk, trash foods that have no kind of health benefits to them, right? And he actually ended up bringing some people out in his village and stuff one day, man. And the village actually healed these people because they were there. They didn't have any cell phones, like no technology. They were eating things, I'm assuming, like honey, fruits, vegetables, plant-based type stuff, right? And these people were healed. They were healed of the diseases that they had, their sicknesses, and he ended up getting killed for it, man. So I really want you guys to consider y'all's health, man, and really take your health seriously, because if there's one thing that's way more valuable than any type of materialistic item in this world or any type of materialistic possession that you have, because it don't matter what it is, man, and that's your health. Your health is your wealth. So y'all remember that, man. These were just a few reasons why you guys should really consider becoming vegan, or at least hop on the journey of trying to become a vegan every single day by incorporating small amounts or small portions of just plant-based foods in general. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna end the video right here. I really hope you guys resonated with the message I left within this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you guys like this video, man, and if you guys just like this video, man, and y'all learn something from it, please comment down below, or just anything, man. It really don't even matter anymore, right? Because I wouldn't be here where I am now if it wasn't for y'all. So I just want to show my love and support. Give y'all guys another video before it starts to get too dark out and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all. With that being said, let me get out this car. And yeah, y'all. Peace and much love. Thank you so much for watching, y'all.